There's an exciting piece of technology I've noticed more and more game devs moving towards these days, and that's the world of AR, augmented reality. Unlike virtual reality that completely replaces your vision, augmented and mixed reality devices alter and enhance our view of the real world, more like an illusion. You see, AR uses cameras to scan the environment you're looking at, and it maps out solid objects to create a virtual space. It then adapts computer-generated objects to fit within this virtual space, matching things like lighting, scale, and movement. Finally, these CG images are laid over the top of the camera's original view, merging the virtual world with the real one, or augmenting our reality. AR has actually existed since the early 90s, and has been utilised in gaming with mixed results through devices like the Xbox Kinect, PlayStation Eye, and even the Nintendo 3DS. But now this tech has found a new home on our smartphones, powerful little pocket devices that are perfectly suited for AR with their high-def screens, gyro controls, and of course, a camera. So I'm catching up with some game devs in Melbourne who've successfully ported their mobile game into augmented reality. Robot Circus are the developers of the multi-award-winning game Ticket to Earth. So the big question is, with so much success from their game already, why add in an augmented reality feature? Nick, you're the creative director at Robot Circus. Tell me, why did you guys first adapt your game to AR?
I have been waiting for someone to ask me that question. I mean, it's a game about exploring an imaginary science fiction world, and AR gives us finally the opportunity to step inside that landscape and explore it for real. We've been playing around with a lot of AR solutions for a while. I guess we're interested in that sort of process of how we can extend games into the real world and make them feel more tactile and more engaging.
So how long did it take you guys to get your head around this new technology?
Honestly, not as long as we thought. Took us maybe about a month. There was initially the technology work, just trying to figure out how to get everything to scale. And then there was a whole bunch of art we had to do because our game kind of has a camera fixed from a certain angle initially. Now with AR, you can look around all 360 degrees. So you could see where buildings didn't have backs and those kinds of things. So we had to map everything out.
What kind of challenges did you guys face with this new tech?
I guess the funny things we had was I was coming into work and just testing the game on the train, and lo and behold, we spawned the game, and then the game just rolled away because the technology uses the GPS positioning to track where it is. So as the train moved off, the game stayed behind. So it was.
Did you find the game in the end, or?
No, I never found it.
Looking forward, there's virtual reality, mixed reality, and augmented reality. Is there a reason you guys chose AR over those other technologies?
I think AR is extremely accessible, right? So if you have a phone, you can generally sort of start to experience AR. And I think we want to see what the opportunities are for us, both from a business perspective, but also from a creative perspective.
AR looks cool and is really accessible, but what does it add to the gameplay that makes it more than just a passing fad?
It was really interesting how people kind of took to the feature. We had a few people tweet pictures of them playing it on their kitchen tables and that kind of stuff, and it was kind of cool to see people actually used it.
You can see it now when you play the game in AR, that there is this very funky feel of a game coming to life in front of you, and I think it is that promise of the future that AR really holds out to developers.
What excites you the most about this new tech and where this can offer gameplay experiences?
I think it's creating brand new experiences that people haven't had. I think nowadays there's a lot of games where it's about better graphics, better experience, but there's not a lot of new mechanics and new things. I think these kind of technologies like AR and VR can give us brand new types of games, and I'm kind of excited to see what comes out of that.
While the concept of merging the digital world with the real one does sound amazing, could the development of augmented reality eventually lead us to a future where we're chased by giant digital billboards, or even worse, we can't get away from pop-up ads in real life?
As it gets more integrated into our lives, and if we have AR glasses on all the time, I can see a lot of benefits in being able to look up information or play games wherever you are. But if there's a lot of advertising or spam things in your field of view all the time, I could see that becoming quite a nuisance.
Obviously, there are caveats with anything, but I think as long as we're building things that are purely for entertainment, how can we go wrong?